Hello beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another pick a card reading, and it is all about the love and relationship messages you need to hear at this time, what's coming next for you in love, perhaps just messages you need to know about your current or future relationship. This is for singles and couples, so please use your intuition throughout this reading to guide you, to make sure that your intuition is guiding you through this reading, because there will probably be some messages that may not resonate, but also some that will. Depending on whatever pile you pick, I believe there will be at least one message that you need to hear. So again, just use discernment and follow your intuition throughout this reading. Okay, so first let me just show you here the piles that we have. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. So you can now pause the video if you need to meditate on the piles. Select the pile that your intuition is calling you towards, and I will also leave timestamps below in the description box so that you can easily go to the pile that you choose. If you are drawn to more than one pile, that simply means there may be more than one message for you, so feel free to watch as many piles as you need to, and I will see you at your pile. Hello pile number 1. If you chose this crystal here, then this is your love reading. So like I said in the beginning, please use your intuition to guide you throughout this reading, because this is a collective reading. I am reading for couples and singles, so there's a mixture of energy going on. Please use your intuition to guide you throughout this reading to, for example, if I say something like, oh, a new love is coming into your life and you're in a relationship, like just use discernment and follow your intuition, okay? So first, let's start off with this card here that you were drawn towards to kind of see the overall energy we have. So it says take time to breathe out. Okay, so pile number 1, what I'm getting with this is that you may be feeling a little bit overwhelmed at this time when it comes to love in your relationships. There could be a little bit of stress going on, and this could be stress of many things. You could have a lot on your plate which is causing stress within your relationship, or perhaps you're single and you've been out in the dating world and it has not been going the way that you want it to. Things like that, kind of take that as it resonates, but essentially Spirit is saying, like, take a breather. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. Maybe you put so much pressure on yourself to, be the perfect partner, to find the perfect person, to maybe you put a lot of pressure on your relationships in general, right? And this is just Spirit telling you, like, take a deep breath, okay? It's time to take a deep breath. Relax a little bit. So let's take a look at your tarot cards to kind of see what you've got here. So we've got the 4 of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Judgment card, okay? So with the 4 of Pentacles, I feel like perhaps you're holding on to something really tight in your relationship. So this could be like you're holding on to someone really tight. You could be holding on to a person really tight and you don't want to let this person go, but you could also be putting a lot of pressure on this person or on this relationship in general, like a lot of pressures. I feel like a lot of pressure is being built up in this relationship. And also, it could be also a lot of financial stresses going on right now, right? Within your relationship, you could be worried about your finances as a couple. You could be making financial decisions as a couple that might be stressing you out a little bit. Maybe maybe your partner wants to, make one choice financially and you want to make a different choice financially. Just like a lot of tension surrounding finances perhaps, and there could also be just a lot of tension in general when it comes to holding on to a person too tightly. Or if you are single, then this could be, stressing about someone coming into your life, waiting for the right person. But we do have the Judgment card here, right? So this is really telling me, like, you need to self-reflect on what it is you want in your relationship, what it is you want, especially if it comes down to finances. I feel like you're going through like a spiritual awakening that might affect your relationships and your love life, things like that. If you are not currently in a relationship, I do feel like perhaps there is going to be some Knight of Swords coming into you, right? Somebody moving into you quickly, coming into your life here, and you're going to be using your discernment surrounding this person, figuring out if this person's the right one for you, and just really doing the self-reflection needed to make your relationship better, to make your relationships, you know, flourish more. Maybe just, again, take time to breathe out, because you are stressing yourself out in your love life right now. That's what I'm feeling. There's a little bit of stress going on. All right, so let's see what your oracle cards say here. So we have gratitude. Be grateful for all you have. Okay, so yeah, you're needing to practice more gratitude. I feel like you tend to look at what you don't have, that you fail to see what you do have right in front of you, things like that. Especially if it comes to finances as well in your relationship, like you focus on what you're lacking financially, or you focus on what you're lacking materially, and you're needing to practice more gratitude, be more grateful. Maybe if you are in a relationship, be more grateful for each other, realize what you do have together rather than what your relationship lacks, things like that. And if you are single, I think it's really important to be grateful for, you know, the life that you do have currently, even if you're looking for a romantic partner and you may be feeling down on yourself, right, because you don't have that yet. But what about the self-love that you have for yourself? And what about the friends and family that you have in your life? Just essentially what I'm hearing here is the more grateful you are for what you already have, the more you will receive, right? So practicing gratitude is really going to be important. So we also have treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply, right? And again, this goes in with the gratitude here, like really loving your partner, really loving the people you're surrounded by, really loving the relationships you do have in your life is going to be really important. Maybe you haven't been giving your partner as much of yourself lately. Maybe you haven't been compassionate towards your partner because of other stresses going on in your life, right? Maybe you've been really hard on your partner or hard on yourself even when it comes to this relationship. But I feel like bringing love into the situation more, really showing your partner how much you love and care for them, not neglecting each other's time together, things like that, spending more time together will really help this relationship grow. And again, if you are not in a relationship currently, really loving the people that you do have in your life is going to be really important at this time. So let's see what the love message we have. We have, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. Okay, so if you could do anything, what would it be? And also on top of this as well, I feel like when you're doing more of what you love, especially if you are single at this time, if you are doing more of what you love, you will find the right person by pursuing what you love, right? And you'll find the right person through doing activities that you love. Maybe it's, you know, if you're big into working out and exercising, you go to the gym every day to take care of yourself, and then all of a sudden you meet like your significant other at the gym. Or maybe you like have a hobby you like to do. If there's something that you like to do where you can also socialize with people in a safe and healthy way, of course, during this time, then go and try to do that, because perhaps you might find your person through doing more of what you love. And if you are in a relationship, do more of what you and your partner love together, right? Like, is there a hobby you guys like to do together? Do more of that. Connect with each other more. Do things together to really strengthen your relationship, and try not to focus so much on what your relationship's lacking financially, or the financial arguments you might be having, any sort of, you know, you focus so much on what you lack and you hold on so tightly to things because you're afraid of You know what else I'm getting? I'm feeling like some of you might have some control issues as well. Like you try to control the relationship, you try to be in control, or you want to be in control, and when you're not in control, it kind of stresses you out a little bit. Things like that is also kind of what I'm getting come through here. So take that as it resonates. Now we also have attraction, okay? So there's definitely some attraction going on in this relationship. You are attracted to your partner, your partner is attracted to you. Maybe you need to focus more on that attraction that brought you guys together in the first place. You could also be attracting someone into your life really soon if you are single. It says the energy of attraction amplifies the qualities that attract and support us on our journey toward inner balance and harmony, okay? So I do feel like there's a lot of attraction going on in your love life, which is really great. So we have faith. I feel like you need to have more faith that your situation is going to work out, right? Have more faith that you will be able to find the right person for you if you are not in a relationship. Have more faith in you and your partner if you are in a relationship. Trust in, you know, that everything that's happening in your life right now is divinely guided and happening for your highest self, your highest good. Really having more faith in this partnership, or more faith in your love and romantic life. We have envy. I am the same as everybody but with different challenges. Okay, so perhaps there's some sort of envy going on. Perhaps you or your partner may have issues with jealousy, feeling jealous. It could be that you or your partner easily gets jealous if your partner, or if you are hanging out with someone else and maybe they want more quality time with you, or they get really jealous when you go and you're not putting them first all the time, or your partner's not putting you first all the time. There's a sense of envy or jealousy within this relationship. You could also be looking at other people's relationships and comparing them to your own and feeling jealous or feeling frustrated that you don't have what they have, or you compare your relationship a lot, which could get in your way, or you could compare yourself to others who are in a relationship. If you are not in a relationship, you look at, you know, other people's partnerships and you feel jealous of what they have and what you lack. Something like that kind of energy, right? So really letting go and releasing this energy is going to be really important in order to strengthen your relationships moving forward, or in order to attract the right person into your life. And we have financial health. Okay, yeah, so there is a lot going on in this love connection. That this is specifically for those who are in a relationship. I feel like your finances are possibly coming between you and your partner, or there's a lot of financial stress going on between you and your partner. You and your partner may not see eye to eye financially, things like that. Or I also feel as if this could be representing that if you have been going through trying times with your finances as a couple, then there is financial abundance ahead, right? But there's something to do with finances here. And finances is really stressing you and your partner out at this time, or perhaps just stressing one of you out, or you're just not seeing eye to eye on things financially, and that may be one issue that you have going on within your partnership at this time. So we have wedding. Okay, this situation involves marriage. So yeah, okay, so y'all are getting married, or this is a partner who you would love to get married to. You have long-term goals with this person. This partnership really involves, you know, eventually settling down, or you're wanting to find someone to settle down with and get married to, or, you know, maybe you see people around you getting married and that gives you a sense of envy because you want to get married. Or you might be arguing about certain situations because that revolves planning a wedding. Maybe you and your partner are planning a wedding and there's financial issues coming in between this because you feel like you don't have enough money to make this happen the way that you want, or you're not seeing eye to eye on the budgeting for your wedding, things like that. Again, just spitting out different scenarios that I'm getting here for the collective who are watching this pile. So take that as it resonates. But yeah. And now for the tea leaf cards that I have for you guys. So we have Inkpot, which says problems to be resolved. So any problems going on within your relationship or within your life at this time, your love life, there is going to be a resolution to these issues. We have Broken Ring, so parting of the ways in either romance or business. Again, I don't feel as if, so I feel like a very, very few of you would be parting from a relationship at this time. Like maybe you were engaged and now you're not, but that is for a very select few of you. For the rest of you, I think that it's more so, again, just stressing your finances, your financial situation, not seeing eye to eye on finances. Maybe one of you makes a career change, lost a career, lost a job, something like this recently. And again, if that does not resonate, please do not take it if it does not resonate. Not every single message in this reading is going to be specifically for you, so just take what resonates. Do not get afraid if you are engaged. I'm not saying you're not going to be engaged any longer, basically, but for some of you that could be some sort of issue going on, but not all of you. And now you could also be dealing with a fair man, so dealings or relationships with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair, so take that if it resonates. Hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. Okay, so some of you are in need of help, assistance, or guidance here because you are feeling so stressed out. You have a lot on your plate and you're taking on a lot of responsibilities. Again, it's time to take a breather, right? You are stressing yourself out a lot. You're specifically about finances. I really do feel that. And you're just needing to, you know, ask for help if you do have a lot on your plate, especially if you're planning a wedding and you need help, things like that. I just feel like you have a lot on your plate at this time, and that's really stressing you and your partner out or your love life out. And then we have Funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Okay, so if you are feeling frustrated at this time, there's a lot of lessons to be learned here. I think a lot of it has to do with releasing the need to be in control of everything, releasing the feelings of envy that you may feel, stop comparing your relationship to others and vice versa. Or if you are in a relationship at this time and you're dealing with someone who doesn't have your best interests at heart, again, this is for a select few of you, and you're going through a hard time right now where you are parting ways with someone, it's all happening for your highest good, and I really do believe that. So please just take the messages that resonate, leave the rest. I really do hope that some of this resonated with you, and if it did, please give this a thumbs up, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date with my new pick a card readings. I'll leave I will leave in the description box below links if you want a personal one-on-one reading. I do offer those at this time. There's info on that in the description box below and other ways that you can support and help my channel. I really appreciate it, guys, and I really hope to see you next time. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose this crystal here, then this is going to be your reading about your love and relationships and your romantic life at this time, what you need to hear and know about it, what's going on. So this is a collective reading. There's tons of energy going on in this reading from those who are single and those who are in a relationship. So please keep that in mind. Use your intuition to guide you through this message. And please leave anything that doesn't resonate, but there should hopefully be at least one message that resonates for you. So yeah, let's get started with your general energy here that we got. We got a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. Hello, if you are a Virgo, sun, moon, or rising, or you could also be dealing with a partner or someone coming into your life who is a Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. Okay. So yeah, right now it's a time to give rather than take. So when it comes to relationships, I feel as if this is saying, like, you know, pay attention to the needs of others. maybe there's been a time where you've just been focusing a lot on yourself, right? And now it's kind of shifting where you're needing to also pay attention to those around you, specifically your partner. Your partner is needing you at this time. Maybe there's a situation going on where your partner is in need of your attention. But let's take a closer look here. Let's look at your tarot cards. So we have the Hierophant, the Death card, and the Justice card. Okay. Wow. It's a lot of major arcana going on here. I feel like your love life right now is going through a transformation. Perhaps something has ended recently and you're getting like justice for this ending. A lot of this I feel like has to do with there's a balancing out here happening. You're going to be finding more balance within your love life. You could be also in need of a mentor. There could be a mentor coming into your life who might as well also, this could be like a relationship counselor that you're dealing with, a counselor in general, a mentor, relationship mentor, someone helping you through any issues that, or you might be this person for someone else. You could be seen as a relationship counselor or guide, giving guidance to someone else on a relationship, a spiritual mentor as well. But there's like a transformation, a rebirth happening within your relationship and love life at this time, and a lot of justice and balancing out coming in for you guys. Okay, so let's see what else we have here with some of the oracle cards. We have friendship. Nurture your relationships. So again, with the time to give rather than take, it's really important to nurture your relationships at this time, specifically your friendships. So I feel like there is someone who is in need at this time of your assistance, of your guidance. You're needing to tend to your friends more. Maybe you've focused a lot on your love life that you forgot to nurture your relationships with some of your friends. You got lost in that type of energy. Or perhaps there is a close friend who you could be building a connection with and getting closer to, right? And maybe there's a friend in your life who you may have romantic feelings for, and that may be, you know, going through a transformation. You guys might be getting closer. That's for some of you. Yeah, that's kind of what I got there. Now, let's see what else we have. We have honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. So it's really important at this time to be honest with your partner or with the person that you might have feelings for. Maybe it's time to speak up about your feelings for this person. Or there's just some honesty that's needing to come through here in this relationship, in your love life here. Speaking your truth, letting the person know how you really feel. And then we have love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. So again, maybe you went through a hard time in love and that has ended, or it's come to an end here, and really healing from that and realizing, you know, your self-worth and what you're worthy of. Or if you've had past relationships that were really hard on you, that really hurt you, where you felt like you lost your sense of self-worth, kind of making sure you completely healed and let go of the resentment of those past hurts is going to be really important in order for you to have healthy relationships moving forward. We have freedom here. Okay, so it's like you have a sense of freedom coming into your love life here. Maybe for a while you felt tied down or restricted when it came to your love life because you were in a relationship. Now this is for some of you who are now coming out of relationship and are now single. I feel like there's a lot of freedom coming back into your life. And maybe you're able to help your friends or help others who have been in certain love connections similar to yours, and you can help guide them through if they're going through a difficult time right now. Or freedom also could be like, you know, it's time to really let go, right? Like, because this looks like letting go, like speaking your truth here, like transforming, because you're finally speaking up. You're finding that like freedom to speak up and share your story, share your truth, tell people how you really feel. And you're taking care of your friendships more. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting with the freedom card here. Here's a little message for you. So balance, okay? Again, with the Justice card here and like the balancing of the scales. All right, so it says balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges, okay? So maybe you're being asked to compromise more because a time to give rather than take came up. Maybe, you know, you're meant to compromise more, but not just for the sake of it, right? But because you really do care a lot about the relationships that you have in your life. So you're finding a way to nurture that and to compromise in healthier ways. You're finding more balance within your love life and within your relationship connections. And you're realizing that every relationship does go through its challenges and its struggles, and that sometimes speaking your truth is important, right? Because it says here, love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges, okay? So speaking up, it might cause some kind of conflict because you're speaking your truth, but it's really important to do so at times so that you're not holding on to any resentment. Because I find that when people in relationships decide to just agree to keep the peace, it's like people pleasing, right? If you're agreeing just to keep the peace, essentially you are creating resentment within you because that's not truly what you want or desire. You're just agreeing to avoid conflict, and instead that creates resentment. So maybe that's something that you deal with within your relationship. You're needing to speak up more, or vice versa here. Maybe your partner's needing to speak up more because they have resentment in their heart because they just agree to keep the peace all the time. It's kind of just some things that I'm seeing here, so take that if it resonates. But yeah, now we have the confidence card showing up. So that's really showing to me that you're becoming more confident. You're standing more in your power and in your truth here. And because you're becoming more confident, you're able to speak up more. You're able to, you know, realize what it is you desire in a relationship, and you will no longer settle. Especially with the freedom card here, if you're coming out of a relationship, you're finding your confidence again to maybe get back out in the dating world, and you're, you know, recognizing what it is you want from a relationship now, and that you want that balance, you want that equal give and take in a relationship. So you will no longer settle for less than that. Now we have these two cards. We have doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. And peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. So again, like with the Justice card showing up here with like peace and balance, I feel like there's going to be a lot more peace and balance, equal give and take coming into your love life and your romantic life. And you're also releasing any self-doubt that you have and stepping into your confidence here, which is going to be really important for strengthening any future relationships that you have or your current relationship that you're in. We have rejection. So some of you may be dealing with rejection wounds. Some of you may have rejection wounds that stem from a previous relationship, or that stem from, could even stem all the way back to childhood with a parent. These rejection wounds tend to stand in your way when it comes to getting what you want out of love, because you hate feeling rejected, and rejection really, really hurts you because of this unhealed wound. So it's going to be really important for you to heal this. Maybe some of you have been rejected currently or recently from a partner, whether that is rejected physically, whether that is maybe you tried to tell someone how you felt and they rejected you. Maybe you try to tell a friend how you felt and they rejected you. Some sort of rejection has happened recently, or some of you have rejection wounds that are keeping you in toxic cycles in your love life, and it's keeping you from really truly enjoying your relationship with the person that you're with to the fullest. It's also holding back your authentic truth in your relationship. So healing these rejection wounds is going to be really important. And know that, you know, you are good enough. Stepping into your confidence, not letting any rejection hold you back is going to be really important. And this could also be you rejecting someone. You could be rejecting a partner, or you could be rejecting, you know, somebody like a friend who is opening up about their feelings to you, or something like that. So take that as it resonates. We have chemistry. So there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So within whatever relationship this is for you, there is a lot of chemistry. And now, since the rejection card came out, for some of you, just a select few of you, you may have more chemistry than the other person, or vice versa. But for some of you, there is an equal chemistry going on. There's a lot of chemistry within whatever relationship this is for you. Or if you are not currently in a relationship, there may be somebody coming forward once you heal and find peace within yourself that will attract somebody who is really strongly magnetically attracted to you, right? So let's take a look at the tea leaf cards for just further clarity here. So we have door. Opportunities are waiting for you. So there's a lot of opportunities waiting for you in your love and romantic life. Maybe a lot of relationship potential partners coming your way, things like that. We have bowl, plenty of material things. Okay, so you have a lot of material things coming your way as well. So that's pretty cool. And then we have bear, danger, especially in money matters. Okay, so if you have a lot of material things coming your way, maybe it will just be wise to be careful of what you spend your money on. Maybe you are buying a lot of things right now, material things right now, and Spirit's just kind of telling you, like, be careful, watch out, right? But again, that's not really related to love and relationships. That just kind of wanted to sneak its way into this reading. And this could also just be warning you of a potential person that could be knocking at your door. Just use discernment when getting into a relationship. And then we have basket, recognition or reward for merit. So you're going to be getting recognized a lot, especially in your love and romantic life. There's going to be a lot of recognition coming in for you. We have the flute, so disappointment in a friend or lover. So there is some sort of disappointment here. You were disappointed either in the past, by a past relationship, or a friend let you down recently. There's something here that needs to be healed, some sort of disappointment that needs to be healed that might be blocking you right now in your relationships. So healing from that disappointment will strengthen your current relationship or bring more opportunities your way. So you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So that is really positive. Ultimately, you are on the right path right now. And a stubborn or aggressive person. So you could be dealing with a stubborn or aggressive person, or there is someone from your past that caused you a lot of pain who was a stubborn or aggressive person that you're needing to heal from. Okay, so I really hope that this reading resonated in one way or another. Remember, just take what resonated, leave the rest. There's a lot of energy going on in my love and relationship readings, so it's really important to use discernment here. If it did resonate, please give this a thumbs up, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with my new pick a card readings, and I really hope to see you guys next time. Hello pile 3, welcome back. And if you chose this crystal here, then this is your reading all about love and relationships, what's coming for you, what you need to know at this time. So this is a collective reading, so it's really important to use discernment as you hear these messages. Use your intuition to guide you. I am dealing with couples and singles, so some messages are going to be for some of you and others are not. please just use your intuition. Okay, guys, so let's get started with your overall energy reading here. We've got you are good enough, full moon in Virgo. So you could be a Virgo sun, moon, or rising, or you could be dealing with a Virgo sun, moon, or rising. All right, so this is really telling me that you need to hear that you are good enough. Perhaps there's been a lot of heartache in the past that has made you feel unworthy of love. Maybe, you know, your heart chakra is a little bit blocked because you've been hurt in the past. There's some kind of connection and wounds within love, and it could even stem back all the way to childhood, not feeling loved or worthy by a parent. So I think Spirit really wants you to know that you are good enough, and you really need to hear that at this time. So let's get your tarot cards, see what we've got here for you. So we have Strength, the Empress, and the Page of Wands. Okay, guys. All right, so for some of you, you are needing a lot of strength at this time. And this could even be in regards to, because we have the Empress card here, which talks with birth and pregnancy at times. Maybe a lot of you are wanting to start a family and it's been kind of difficult or hard. It's been trying for you. Or maybe some of you have been trying to, you know, move forward in a new direction here in your life, whether that be like with your career or whether that be with a relationship in general. And you're just really needing to nurture yourself, right? Like I feel like you're needing to nurture yourself at this time because you've been so freaking down on yourself. Like you really struggle with self-worth, and you're really needing to nurture, take care of yourself in order to bring in that relationship that you want. I do feel like if you are in a relationship currently, I do feel like I'm not getting any negative relationship messages about this person that you're with, but I do feel like you need to nurture yourself more in order to strengthen that relationship that you have at this time, because I feel like sometimes your self-worth gets in the way of you having the relationship that you want. And this also could be your partner too. Your partner could struggle with self-worth as well. But yeah, there's a lot of just needing to nurture yourself, nurture your partner, bring more nurturing into this situation. And if you are single at this time, you're really needing to nurture yourself. Find your inner strength again so that you can attract the right person into your life. And I do see with the Page of Wands that the right person is going to come into your life. There is some sort of like new beginning that you can have, and there may even be a new beginning that you and your partner are going to have once you work on nurturing your connection or nurturing your self more and building your self-worth up, because you really do struggle with self-worth at this time. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting. And for the select few of you that are trying to conceive at this time, I do feel like a pregnancy is going to be coming in for you relatively soon. But again, you've been going through a tough time, maybe conceiving or, you know, finding the right moment to have that baby or start that family that you want to start. But I do feel like there's a lot of fertility coming in here. So just keep that in mind. And for some of you who are not wanting to have a baby at this time, please just use protection, because the Empress does represent birthing something new here. But it could just simply be that your relationship is going to be taking a next big step, like you're moving towards something new in your relationship. So let's look at the oracle cards here to get further clarity. So we have growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of growth within your relationship, right? You guys are growing something beautiful here in your relationship. You're growing a beautiful connection. You're working on growing together as a couple. And if you are not currently in a relationship, there's going to be a lot of growth happening where I do feel like the right person is going to find you and come into your life. And again, like, you could be growing something within you for all of you who may be pregnant or are trying to conceive at this time. But there ultimately when it comes to relationships and love life, there's going to be a lot of growth happening. So we have potential. Think big for your future. Yeah, there's a lot of potential here for this relationship. So if you are in a relationship, there is a lot of potential for you guys, a lot of growth potential. You are continuously working on yourselves as a couple, and you're continuing to grow. You're not letting any setbacks hold you back. You're working through any difficulties. It's really important to do so. And again, really nurture this relationship. But also, if you are not in a relationship, there's a lot of potential for you moving forward. Again, if you practice like self-love, self-care, working on your self-worth, that's going to bring a lot of potential your way. You're going to find a lot of potential partnerships that enter into your life. So that's really positive. So we have truth here. All right, so there's some sort of truth. This could be you needing to own your own truth here. There could be like more speaking of your truth. Maybe you're needing to communicate more with your partner what it is you value and truly want for your love life, and vice versa. There's a lot of truth needing to be spoken here. You guys also could be really truthful with each other. You try not to hide anything from one another. So if you do feel like there's something that you need to speak up about, now is the time. Don't hold back. But I feel like she's holding a mirror, right? So it's like you're looking within to seek your true potential, and you're stepping into that. And I also feel like you and your partner could also be reflections of each other, right? Like your partner could reflect your unhealed wounds to you and vice versa. And this partnership could be, you know, really one that shines truth on what needs to be healed. So if you ever find yourself feeling triggered by your partner, or your partner's feeling triggered by you, this is just telling me that you guys were brought into each other's lives to really help each other heal and grow. You're acting as that reflection towards one another. You're really shining light on their unhealed wounds, and they're shining light on your unhealed wounds. And through recognizing this, I think you have the potential to heal, grow, and really become a strong partnership, is what I'm feeling here. But again, you are good enough, know your worth. So if you are in any sort of like abusive relationship, or there's any sort of like toxic energy going on, like please do not settle for that. That is not what this is all about. But this is more so just, you know, learning how to nurture your relationship and recognize that if there is healing that's needing to be done from previous relationships that might be standing in the way of your current relationship, then that is necessary. So you guys got two love messages here, so I'm going to read them both. When you pass from this world, you take nothing but you. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So that's a beautiful message. Creating memories together is going to be really important. And then we have sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Okay, so this could be a connection where you guys actually share like the same soul, but you're like in separate bodies type of energy. Again, which is why I feel like there's that reflection happening here, that triggering. But yeah, just coming together and realizing that you are one with one another, but not getting lost in that as well. And also maybe focusing more on intimacy is going to be really important to bring this relationship closer. There could be even like intimacy, like issues going on within your love life at this time, and you're needing to focus more on that. Something that I got, but take that as it resonates. And then we also have comfort. Yeah, so again, just that whole nurturing energy, giving yourself that comfort, that self-worth, and comforting one another and not being so harsh with one another, really finding the joy in comforting one another, connecting more emotionally and intimately is going to be really important. And if you are not in a relationship, just really giving yourself that comfort and nurturing yourself is going to be really important. I really hope you guys cannot hear my stomach at this time, because dang, it is like rumbling. So now we have listen with your heart. You are listening, but you need to hear with a loving heart. Okay, so yeah. If there is any issues going on with it, between you and your partner at this time, or if there's any disagreements, you're really needing to listen to one another more. Like listening with your heart, becoming more emotionally connected with one another and not jumping to conclusions or snapping on one another. Really, you know, having a comforting, listening soul and heart and communicating in a loving way, hearing what your partner needs from you and then having your partner hear what you need from them is going to be really important. Just I'm feeling like you need this comforting relationship at this time. And again, if you're not in a relationship at this time, just take that as it resonates, like being more comforting with yourself, listening to what your soul needs right now from you, listening to what you need to do to fill your own cup up. It's going to be really important. We have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit or fun to shine. So yeah, you guys may be going through some intimacy struggles at this time. Okay, so like intimacy might be something that you struggle with. You know, your sexual life, you know, take that as it resonates, but bring more fun, playfulness, allow yourself to recapture romance. Don't make it such a chore to, you know, connect intimately. Having more fun with it, not making it such a chore, will be really important here, because perhaps you don't have a lot of time right now to connect that way, or when you do connect that way, it's not entirely how you want it to go. But really bringing more playfulness into your relationship is going to be important. And we have awareness and integrity. Okay, so again, I'm thinking like being more self-aware to what you need and what your partner needs is going to be really important at this time. So it says the energy of integrity supports our choice to be consistently truthful and honest while being guided by high moral standards. Okay, so again, with the truth card here showing up, being truthful about how you feel, but in like a loving way. And then we have awareness, and it says the energy of awareness supports our capacity to focus our attention on all aspects of a multidimensional world so that we can create a reality that we truly choose. So again, becoming more mindful of what it is you want and desire, speaking up about that, but speaking up about that in a loving, gentle way, and really paying attention to what your partner needs as well is going to be so important at this time. So now let's take a look at the tea leaf cards for additional messages. We have Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. So if you guys feel like you're going through a journey right now in your love life, this could be a journey to conception, this could be a journey to a wedding, this could be a journey to finding a soulmate. However this resonates, if you're feeling mentally or physically blocked or drained at this time, you know, in the end, this love connection it has a higher purpose, or this love connection that you're seeking has a higher purpose, and it's all to bring you more awareness, to raise your consciousness, to ultimately bring you to essentially even like a twin flame in a sense, or just like your actual like your soul mate here. But yeah, this is a journey for you guys, and it's weighing on you heavy, but it's teaching you a lot of important lessons, and at the end of this journey you're going to be wiser because of it. We have Horseshoe. We have good luck here. So you're getting some good luck within your love life. Okay, so if you feel like, you know, your luck's running out, or you feel like you're never going to find your soulmate, or you feel like you've been questioning your relationship, or you feel like your relationship hasn't been having the good luck that you want it to have, there's good luck coming. Something is coming your way. There's good luck. We have the Seahorse. Family matters. So family matters could be getting in the way of your relationship. Perhaps you have connections with your family that are unhealed. This could stem back to a parent that you're really needing to heal from. This could also be that, you know, your family is becoming getting in the way of you and your partner, or your partner's family is getting in the way of you and your partner. You could be going through a hard time right now with your family and it's taking a toll on you and your partner. Just take that as it resonates. Or again, if you're trying to if you're trying to start a family of your own here, that could also be an issue at this time because you're putting so much pressure on yourselves to start that family or take that next step in your relationship. So then we have Ant, work, achievement, success. So a lot of you are working hard, trying to achieve something at this time, and you will receive that achievement. We have Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. So you're being really, you might be really concerned with your finances at this time. You're trying to be more resourceful, but you could also be dealing with some slyness when it comes to your finances or just your business at this time. Maybe you don't see eye to eye financially, things like that. But I feel like this will be resolved. And then we also have Bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. So like I said, if you do feel like there's a problem going on in your love life at this time, whatever this problem or issue is, it's going to be resolved. You're going to overcome it. Okay. So yeah, pile number 3, that is the message I have for you at this time. I really hope that this resonated in one way or another. If it did, please give this a thumbs up, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to stay up to date with my new pick a card readings. I will leave ways that you can support me in the description box below. I am offering personal readings, so if you're interested, there's also a link below for more details on that. And I really hope to see you guys next time. Hello, pile 4. If you chose this crystal here, then this is your love and relationship reading. Everything you need to hear at this time for love and relationships. This is a collective reading, so please only take what resonates. Leave the rest. Use your intuition to guide you. I'm dealing with a lot of energies here, from those who are single to those who are in a relationship. So again, use your intuition and discernment to, lead you through this reading. And yeah, so I'm going to start first off with the overall energy reading here, which is nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. So that is really interesting here. So basically when it comes to your love life, nothing is yet set in stone. You have the opportunity to make changes. You have the everybody has the opportunity to make changes, right? When it comes to their love life, like you don't have to settle, you don't have to stick in one spot, but ultimately, this is saying that nothing yet is set in stone. So I could be dealing with like a lot of single souls at this time in this reading. This could be my single pile, but if not, if you're in a relationship and you're watching this, then totally okay as well. Let's look at your tarot cards. So we have the 6 of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Sun. Okay. Perhaps you're dealing with a Leo Sun, Moon, Rising, or you are a Leo Sun, Moon, Rising. But yeah, so I see that what's coming in for you here is that you're getting more financial stability coming back. It's like an equal give or take partnership coming in. A lot of happiness coming in for you is what I'm feeling. So if you've been feeling like unhappy in your love life, I feel like there's a lot of happiness coming in because we do have the Sun card. But we also have the Queen of Cups, which I feel like is you tuning into your intuition more. Also practicing a lot of self-love, self-care, which is going to be really important. And if you're wanting a equal give and take in your partnership, you're wanting to balance things out. Maybe financially, if you are in a relationship, you have been feeling like financially things have not been equal. There's been like an off balance, or there's just been an off balance in general within your relationship. But I do feel like that is changing. Okay, so yeah, that's a little bit of what I've got going on so far. Let's see what your oracle cards say. So we have Angel of Miracles. Open your heart and expect a miracle. Okay, so you guys, there is some sort of miracle that's going to be happening for you when it comes to your love and relationships, okay? You and your partner could be going through some sort of miracle, or all of a sudden you could be finding your soulmate. that could be a miracle, or you could have a financial miracle happening in your love life. Maybe you've been feeling stressed out financially and you've been waiting for that miracle. However this resonates for you, just take that as it resonates, but there's some miracle happening in your love life. And we have happiness. So yeah, you guys are going to be feeling really happy in your relationship, in your love life. Like there's a lot of happiness that's coming in for you. So we have guilt here, okay? So even though you're going to be feeling happy, there's some sort of guilt that needs to be released. You need to release any beliefs that no longer assist your soul's growth. So if you have a limiting mindset, or if there has been like a lot of guilt within your relationship or your past relationships, it's really important for you to release any sort of guilt in order to have the happiest relationships moving forward, in order to find your soulmate, in order to be happy in the connection that you have right now. You're going to need to release limiting beliefs and guilt. So your love message that we have is transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So you guys are going through a transformation in your love life. It's about to get deeper. It's about to get more connected. There's a miracle happening here. You're going to be feeling fulfilled and happy. If you're not in a relationship, I truly feel like there's going to be like a happy relationship coming in. If you've just left a relationship and have been feeling really guilty about something, I feel like there's a big transformation happening, and something in your life when it comes to your love life is about to really transform and bring in happiness and more emotional connection. So we have flow. So you're being asked to just like go with the flow when it comes to your love life. It's really important for you to just go with the flow. Try not to control things. Let, spirit to come in and help you. Everything is divinely guided. Everything is happening for your highest self. It's happening for a reason. It's eventually going to lead you to this transformation and this miracle and this blessing that's about to happen for you in your love life. So just really go with the flow. Try not to like control everything, right? And we have physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. So maybe you're needing to bring in more romance into your love life. Maybe you're needing to focus more on the physical intimacy with your partner in order to strengthen this connection, because you may have felt so distant for a while and there was no intimacy going on. But I feel like now there's like a lot of intimacy coming in. You're becoming deeper with, deeply connected with your partner. There's a lot of intimacy happening for you guys, or you're needing to bring more intimacy into your love life. And if you're not in a if you're not in a relationship at this time, I feel like there's a lot of transformation happening where you're going to be bringing in someone who is going to be so deeply connected to you, who's going to be very attracted to you, who's going to want to, have that intimacy with you. So that's really positive. We have worth waiting for. Okay, so divine timing is at work in your love life. So whatever this connection is, it's worth waiting for. And if you haven't found someone yet, like, it's worth the wait. It's really important to recognize this. Try not to rush things. Go with the flow here. And realize that this connection is worth waiting for. It's all happening for your highest good. There's a lot of transformation happening, and once this transformation happens, there's going to be incredible blessings and miracles happening. So be patient is really what I'm hearing here. You're needing to be more patient. Time, yeah. So again, it's really important to try not to control the time of things. Go with the flow. It's worth waiting for. You're needing to really relax and not rush things. Be patient, because in the end, it's going to work out for the best. And within time, you're going to have exactly what you want in your love life. And it also says the energy of time supports our understanding of the relativity of time and our capacity to be present in the moment. So really being in the present moment, living in the present moment, not trying to control the future, not trying to look towards the outcome, but rather focus on the here and the now, especially in your relationships, is going to be really important. So let's take a look at your tea leaf cards for additional messages. We have Diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. So you're receiving a gift. This could be a gift from Spirit for your relationship, but some of you could be getting engaged or married. Some of you could be getting a gift from your partner. Take this as it resonates, but yeah, and this is worth waiting for. Whatever this gift is, it's worth waiting for. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. So yeah, your finances, I feel like, are going to be balancing out and you're going to be gaining something financially here. There's financing, your finances are going to be improving, especially when it comes to your love life. So just be patient. It's worth waiting for. There is a miracle happening, especially in your finances within your love life. A younger man, so you could be dealing with a younger man. Take this as it resonates. November. So November could be a significant time for you. Maybe something will be happening in November for you and your partner, or maybe in November you'll be finding your soulmate, or somebody that you're attracted to could be younger than you. Not all of you, but for most of you, there's someone who you're attracted to who's younger than you. Muddled or unclear thinking. So again, yeah, you're needing to release any of your limiting beliefs, your guilt, anything like that, because you are having some trouble with your thinking at this time, and the way that you think might be standing in your way of having a deeper, closer connection with your partner, or having this transformation happen within your relationship and love life. You're really needing to clear your thinking a little bit. Vacation. So maybe you and your partner are needing to, go on vacation, or you're needing to take a vacation in order to strengthen your relationship. So that's really important at this time. So take that if it resonates. Yeah, but I feel like maybe a vacation would bring you guys closer together in a sense. But yeah, anyways, guys, this is your reading. I really hope that it resonated in one way or another. If it did, please give this a thumbs up, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to stay up to date with my pick a card readings. I will leave ways that you can connect with me and support me in the description box below. It means a lot to me. I'm also doing one-on-one personal readings. If you're interested in that at this time, there will be a link below to help you get signed up for that. But yeah, I really appreciate the love and support, guys, and I send all my love to you, and I really hope to see you next time.